and welcome to Kissy's Tarot Readings, where we are doing all about love. Yay! So, I'm just going to do a small, short reading on, why are those backwards? Interesting. Well, normally I do these actually like this, so that I don't keep them bendy. See how they bend after a while? Well, maybe that's what it's trying to tell me to do. 3 and 3. So, basically we're going to do it all about love. Will I find someone new? So I'm going to give you maybe a possible time marker here. Give you some little clues about this person and clarification cards, and give you some messages for if you're on the right path for this person, and what source wants you to know about your connection. Okay, so here we go. Will you meet someone new? So meet someone new. Two of Gems. Change. Maybe you already know them. So 2 is I don't know. And Gems is I don't know. You're juggling. Maybe you have no time to meet somebody new. So how will I meet someone? Judgment, perspective. So maybe you'll be in some kind of court situation or some legal situation when you meet them. Maybe you meet them through something, maybe some kind of gathering of the court or gathering of people who are in court. You know, maybe a fundraiser, something like that. That is how you will meet someone. So, how will this person treat me? Sorry. Yeah, I have to do that one next. So, the Wheel of Fortune. Unlucky. A cycle. It's part of your cycle. We'll go over these, don't worry. Will this person and I be compatible? So will you be compatible with this person that you meet? Are they meant for you? Will you have enough time for them, considering you're juggling everything and the changes in your life? The Hierophant. Tradition. Yeah, I think so. If you're traditional, if you are the traditional type of person, and they are the traditional type of person, you'll both be compatible. But if one of you is traditional and the other is not, there might not be a compatibility there. Okay? What challenges will you face? So what challenges will you expect to have with this person? Should you meet them? Should you get together with them? Should you start something up with them? 2 of Shells. Interesting. So it seems like there won't be too much of a challenge. There's romance there, and you start to know that romance. You start to know commitment. So if your challenge is commitment, you might have a hard time. But if that's not a problem for you and it's not a problem for them, there's no challenge. Will your families blend well together? Will you blend together like peanut butter and jelly on whole wheat bread? I don't know. 8 of Roses signals. So what the 8 of Roses is, I have the Strength, and with here you have the strength of resilience. So maybe they're not quite blending, but maybe you make it happen. Maybe you withstand their onslaught, or vice versa, him with yours. But it looks like there will be signals and there will be resilience there. There will be strength to cope with each other's families should you get together in a commitment. Okay? Will the relationship last? 6 of Shells. Joy. Yes. This is a relationship that can last quite some time. If you choose it. If you truly choose to have this relationship. Yeah, you'll make many happy memories together. You'll be very happy together. There's a lot of joy here. So I just want to clarify this here, where how will they treat you? Because that's a little bit of a mystery to me. So let me find my little book. And actually, I'll give you the yes, yes, no, no, yes from the actual book. How about that? I'll give you yes, no, maybe so. So, 2 of Gems. Will I meet someone new? 1 second. I had a feeling. That's a maybe. Okay. You may be tested by incredible business change and stability. Focusing on 2 or more things at once, especially 2 or more relationships, could cause problems now. Maybe you might want to break it down to 1. Try to stay flexible is draining when you're pulled in too many directions. You may not be able to keep everything going and have to pick up the pieces and start again. Problems may be caused by a changeable person or someone who is two-faced or hiding their problems from you, the world, maybe even him or herself. Make sure it's not you. So, we meet someone new? I think so. There's going to be some changes on the front. And those changes are going to allow you to meet somebody. And here we have Judgment for how will you meet someone. I just want to pick up, see if I can see any keywords for Judgment. Major Arcana. Yes, if you rise above the situation. If you want true love, you need to rise above pettiness, blame, and guilt to gain a clear perspective on your situation. Don't give up. A time of reckoning brings the end of your quest for true love near. It may even come in the form of resurrection of a former love affair. Okay? If you've been without a partner, know you will soon have a relationship in a relatively short time if you do not settle for less than you deserve. Judge potential partners by what you know now about yourself and your needs, not by what you used to want. Stand up for yourself and your right to judge. Don't be politically correct about vital issues. Face your past without fear now. Judgment upright can also mean that you will win a judgment against you or give up a bad habit and rise to the occasion to save a marriage or close relationship. Avoid harsh judgments, especially about yourself. And I think it's interesting because some people that have to give up bad habits have to go someplace for them, like AA or the gym or someplace new. They have to go someplace new to change some bad habits or to get out of old situations. So maybe that's what it's saying here. Okay? Don't necessarily have to be at some convention or something, but there's definitely maybe one about spiritual health awareness or something that you're interested in. Okay? So you have the Wheel of Fortune. And it says maybe, just don't bet on it. So how will this person treat you? All bets are off. Don't take any unnecessary chances. If you have not prepared well or behaved honorably at this time of challenges, you may feel like you're on a downward spiral. If so, realize you are reaping what you have sown. Your responsibilities might increase, making it difficult to take risks with your time and resources. Luck is the meaning of opportunity, preparation, and skills. So make sure you put effort into areas of your life that might be taken for granted. This card reverse can also mean it's time to give up on something that's not working out, or it can indicate that a relationship has come full circle and you must be creative or lucky if the relationship is to survive. Don't get bogged down by old patterns that no longer serve you. Change some of your habits here and you'll probably find somebody that's more compatible with you. Okay, don't get bogged down, or by being unreceptive to a new opportunity because it will lead you in a new direction. Okay, progress can be made only if you let go of unrealistic expectations. Remember, peace begins when expectations end. I think it's basically saying this person will treat you how you want to be treated as long as you treat yourself that way too. right? So treat yourself good, okay? Well, this person and you be compatible. Like I said, it's traditional. I don't really need to go over this. This traditional card means traditional marriage, traditional views. If you're both true to it, it'll work. And if one or both of you is not into it, it won't work. Okay? And Two of Shells romance. I'm just going to say for here, what, yes or no. Maybe, but if you go by the book, yeah, you have to go by the book. You have to sit there and be what this person wants. So it depends on both of you, actually. So your Two of Shells in romance. What challenges will you face? I'm just going to go over shells. If I can find shells. Let's see. Two. Yes, two hearts can beat as one. If you are alone, it's time to turn on your love light. Your willingness to listen, share, and commit yourself with all your heart will pay off. True love is coming to you soon. Alone or with somebody, you will soon get the rare chance to know that clear, nurturing, supportive, and heartfelt emotional exchange is the mark of a good romantic relationship. Few things are more valuable. Your passionate feelings will be reciprocated. There is an easy, pleasurable attraction and compatibility with great conversation, and if the time is right, enjoyable sex. Okay? So I don't think there's any challenge to this relationship unless you're afraid of commitment, or if that person is afraid of commitment. Got the Eight of Roses, signals. We can go over that. I just want to be ready for that 6 because it's in the same section. So, Eight of Roses. It's a yes. Okay. A beautiful love affair is initiated, sustained, and improved via computer, email, telephone, postal letter, or any other means of communication. You may be very tuned in to a wonderful person. If so, take action and make your intentions perfectly clear. Pay attention to signs and symbols, including body language. They're as important as words, so your families blend well together. Yes. Make plans now, not later. Live your lives together in your own unique way and follow your bliss. So don't worry about those family members. Worry about how you work well together to create a new commitment and bond and home. 6 of Shells. Outcome. Will the relationship last? Yes. Childlike joy will soon be yours. It may even be an actual child if that's what you've asked about. You can benefit from time spent with younger people. Your beliefs about bringing children into a relationship will be respected. Traditional. Remember, nostalgic memories of childhood friends and family. Lighten up. Make time for fun. Being open and optimistic as a child. You may meet someone with a similar upbringing or background. Someone you used to know or love could come back into your life. You can find true love if you display the wisdom of years and the innocence of youth. So be youthful and happy. And you'll work well together. You'll last. Okay. Keep that relationship young and vital. So here, I'm just going to draw a card here for outcome. Outcome. What is the outcome? Maybe stay on this path. What is the outcome? The outcome. And you know some of these are sliding. I'm just going to turn, as it tells me. Ace of Coins, beginnings of money as well. So you guys can work very well together to create your own empire. Okay? That much is obvious. This is you can make a strong, happy, and blessed home. Your fortune could turn. Okay? It could turn. You may need some help making it turn, but it can turn. Alright? And one last one for, let's look at our fairy tale endings. What is the fairy tale ending here? Fairy tale. I'm just going to slide these ones. This is a little easier. What is the fairy tale ending here? Fairy tale ending. What is the fairy tale ending? to this romantic tale. What is the fairy? Woo, woo. And you got multiple endings here. Multiple possibilities, crossroads. Of course, of course. All right. Birds. This may mean something. This might have, the birds may have a meaning for you in some way. They might be special. They might mean something. Okay, so I'm going to read that fairy tale ending here. Birds. Number 12. Comings and goings, small problems, verbal communication, misunderstanding. How the King of Birds was chosen is a Mayan story that describes how the Quetzal, a plain brown bird, campaigned to be king of the birds. He convinced the beautiful but shy roadrunner to lend him his feathers. When the Quetzal was chosen because of his borrowed finery, he failed to return those feathers. Due to the problem, the roadrunner now hides and watches all of the comings and goings of the other birds. He wants to communicate with the Quetzal, but the King of Birds flies too high. All the birds in the background of this card represent just how badly things can go awry when too many beaks are involved. Notice where the birds card shows up to determine who is communicating and why. Make sure you truly understand what it is you want to say and what is being said to you. Perhaps you can avoid any misunderstanding simply by paying close attention to those cards closest to the birds. Now, for some reason I place it here, but the honest truth is I want to place it here. If your family has cause to say and do things that make other people upset, or if their family, your family, whoever his family is doing this, just ignore them and be and you're happy. Don't worry about them. Too many cooks in the kitchen kind of thing. Just leave it to you two to cook your own thing, if you know what I mean. Don't worry about them. So now, I just want to see what romance, and I'm just going to turn it. So I just want to see how, what the romance angels want you to know about this particular relationship. Pay attention to red flags. So maybe there are signs that you're getting. They're red flags. Maybe you're looking for reasons for it not to work. Or there could be actual red flags. What this is saying is just be aware of them, and if you see them, halt and say, no, I have to think. If it's possible that you might be seeing red flags, but it could be just indicative of past relationships that you've had in which you saw the same behavior and had a bad outcome. So be careful you're not just seeing them because you see them everywhere. Just definitely look behind them to see if there's any truth to them. Okay. And what does your pathway say about this relationship? Bone Collector. Ooh, it's the first one in the deck. So I haven't seen this one since I first opened the deck and looked at all of the cards. I don't think I've pulled it for any recent readings for sure. You are whole in having everything you need within. Okay, let me see that. When the Bone Collector appears, she's asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. See, she's letting you know these are just might be things that you're imagining, okay? Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a particular version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation that reminds us of the original event. What we know about ourselves does become influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. No matter what your question, the Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She is kept safe. What was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. There may be a situation going on in which you have to change some of your habits, and maybe those habits have caused you to see these red flags that aren't there, and the bone collector is trying to tell you, no, look beyond your past. Look at who you really are. Look at who you can be. You could do anything you want, be anyone you want. You know, you don't have to go back to this past. You don't have to go back to what you were, okay? It's really up to you. And these red flags you're probably seeing is simply because you've just seen so many red flags, you see them everywhere. Okay, so more love message. What does Source want you to know about love? What will help you on your journey with this love relationship that's right here in your future? What will help best serve you? What is what you need to hear right now to make this commitment happen, to make this happy and prosperous home happen? Twin flames, your passion ignites. This is a twin flame. This is somebody that is close to you in your heart, okay? That they're very much like you. They have the same flame. They come from the same source, and they have the same feelings, okay? This is a relationship that can be quite passionate and loving and very very compatible. Okay. You may have to commit and be more traditional, though. It may be that you're not that way, or they're not that way, but one of you has got to be you both have to be traditional in order for this to be truly compatible. Okay. Message from Source about this commitment. Message is about this commitment. What do we need to know about commitment? What do we need to know about it? Recharge. Please slow down. It's not selfish to take time out to look after yourself. It's okay to love and do for yourself, and you can still do that and be committed. You know, you can still have a commitment with another person and be selfish and look after yourself at the same time. More than likely, if they're your twin flame, they're going to do the same thing anyway. They're going to need the same recharge time, because together you're so passionate together that you're going to need time by yourselves to recharge, you know, and it's okay. Right, so what about magical? Is this a magical relationship? What do you need to know about this relationship? Is there magic in it? What does Source want you to know about this relationship? Kindness. Live with compassion. Open your heart to all life forms. Be an angel with hands. So maybe with these red flags here, you know, you're not being as compassionate as you could be, and it's telling you to open your heart. Just open your heart to everything. Let your heart chakra flow. Let it be free. Let it shine, so that your twin flame and you can be together. Okay? Let it shine. What time frame are we looking at? What time frame are we looking at for this here, this change, this meeting? What time are we looking at? November. Wow. You probably already met this person through some changes that you've done, some things that have been done. Maybe get together, but you've met them already, or you will this week. with this gathering. Maybe was it Thanksgiving, or maybe it's even this week coming up that you'll be meeting people that in a gathering. Something's going to happen in November. Alright, so I have these little boards I like them. They're cute. I need to change the bags though because they're getting awfully. But I'm just going to shuffle them in here. I'm not going to be looking, okay? I'm just going to shuffle them in here with my eyes closed. And not trying to feel anything. I'm just trying to shuffle them without dropping everything on the ground. And with this, it's just going to tell you one message you need to know about this relationship. Something you need to know about this relationship. Okay? Either a saying or a picture, symbol, something. Magical. Yes, it's magical. Yeah, you asked about here if it's magical. It's magical, okay? It's meant to be. It's something that will make you feel magical. It's something that will make you feel young again, okay? Living in a world where you can feel so much joy, unimaginable joy, okay? So it is magical. Isn't they cute? I don't know what the people that made the stickers think, but I think they serve a great purpose here. Alright, so same thing here, and I'm not looking. Oh, something fell. I think I'm going to just take it. Ever fell? Wow, that was quick. Ooh, Black Widow. Maybe that's the red flag. Maybe they've been widowed. Maybe they've been widowed at one point. And it's a red flag for you for whatever reason. Maybe you see that as a bad thing. You know, most people don't like spiders. Sorry. We'll cover it with magical. I know most people don't like spiders, but maybe there's a message in there. You know what I'm going to do? I know it fell. I'm going to try to be more careful and not looking. I'm going to try to keep it upright as I can. Just pick one more. No way. There's like surprise here. No way. No way. You know, there is a surprise here to be had. Maybe we can learn more about the surprise. What should we be surprised by? What should we be surprised by? Something falls out again this time. What should we be surprised by? Make a plan this week. Yeah. Make plans to go do this thing this week. If you haven't already, you need to do this week. Because the person that you're looking for in a relationship is there. They're there. The gym, whatever it is that's going to help make you make beneficial changes to your life, go. Because that person's going to be there. Okay? You're actually gonna meet somebody by doing this thing, or if you've already met them, it's gonna help change their perspective maybe of red flags for you, or it might help you rethink some of the things that you've done with those habits to better your relationships. Okay. So if this is a good reading for you, you can contact me at kissikasplash@gmail.com. You can also sit there and read my book, which has lots of information on dating in it. You might find somebody in that way online. You can find all the information on my website at www.kissplash.com. All my books, I have 2 books, both of them are listed in there. Yeah, I hope this was a good reading for you. I hope it helped you in some way. I love you. Kisses. Bye-bye.